Today we're covering a market update of the entire US in real estate transactions. So we just got some stats from National Association of REALTORS, and annually we look at these stats because we want to educate the general public on what's going on in real estate. And you can see by these slides that we are not, let me repeat that, we are not in a housing bubble, and that is because these numbers tell us a story, right? So you can see that somewhere in 2007, 8, and everybody knows this, we were climbing out of this real estate recession, and what feels like over the last 2 years a big jump is because we were actually making up for these lost sales, if you will, right? So things were trending. 2005 we had 6.2, but really 2005 was the first year we hit over the average, right? So we're talking about this as a projected average of where we should see things in the millions. So they were climbing up. 2004, 6.0, 6.2. We're talking about that in the millions, of course. Then 06, and then we see this big drop off. And then we see this kind of gradual climb, which we all experienced kind of across the US, of getting back to the norm in real estate. Then 2020, of course, we took a little bit of a hit. Everybody knows that was COVID. Everybody went into panic and kind of shutdown mode, right? And what we saw out of that is 6.1. So we haven't had that stat since 2005. 2021, we actually hit that. And then they're now making a projection for 2022 at 5.9 million, which is a very healthy market. Then when we start talking this next slide about home prices, we all know home prices have skyrocketed. And if we look at this long-term average of 4%, going back to 1990 is when they started tracking this. Not started tracking it, but that's what we're going to show on this report. Of course, we all know we hit this bubble in 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We dropped right back down. 20. It's not until 21 that we see that actually climbing above that number, and projected it's still going to continue to rise. That can be directly associated with interest rates, inventory, right? All of these things that we know in the market today are happening, but I want to tell you, when we're looking at this from a national level, we're still in a great position for real estate. So instead of reading and listening to mainstream news of this market crash, market collapse, it will not be real estate, and we know this because of these national averages. So thanks for checking in, trying to keep this short and sweet for you guys. Stay tuned for the next one where we start talking about Florida real estate market update.